Okay, so I had two dreams that reflect the days of Noah and the days of Lot. One in 2023 and one in 2026. In the first dream, in the 2023 dream, I was farming the land. And as I was farming the land, this woman walks past. And she's walking along this dirt road. And there's a T section that goes left. And there's this giant building that blocks off that path, so I can't see what's down that road. So as she's walking down that path, a giant man comes out and grabs her and takes her. And he takes her down that dirt path that I can't see. And all I hear is screaming and yelling. And when I enter my body, I go down that road, I run down that road, and all I see is a giant tsunami wave coming towards me. So I run and I come back and I take a right and I run down that road. And when I run down that road, a wall of water was coming that way. So I turn around and go north. And when I go north, there's a wall of water coming that way. And as it's all coming towards me, I start praying. And when I start praying, the water couldn't touch me. It swirled around me. And as it swirled around me, the earth started swallowing it up. So a whirlpool started and it sucked all the water down. But as I was praying, it couldn't touch me, it couldn't get near me. And I woke up. In the second dream, I'm on top of a mountain looking down on a city. And I'm looking down at that city with a group of people, and I'm telling them I have to go back to save as many people as I can. I have to go tell them what's about to happen to this city. So I go back to that city, and a nuclear attack happens. And when that nuclear goes off, a wall of fire engulfs the whole city. A wall of fire comes towards me, and it comes over me. It comes over the whole city. And as that city burned, the fire couldn't touch me. The fire couldn't hurt me. Even though we were inside the fire, nothing could hurt me. And I was saving people that were inside that fire. People that were under buildings and like collapsed buildings, around cars, out of cars, pulling them out of cars. Like I was saving everybody, right? And then I woke up. Those are the dreams that God warned me about, the things that are coming. And I'm warning you that the days of Noah and Lot are coming, in the day that God's wrath is going to be poured out upon this earth. So let's go back to Genesis 4, back to the days of Noah. There were giants in the earth in those days. And also after them, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, of renown. And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and fowls of the air, for it repented me that I had made them. And God said unto Noah, the end of flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. And if you go down to 17, he shows us how he destroyed the earth, by bringing a flood upon waters, by bringing a flood of waters upon the earth. Now let's go to Lot. Let's go to Sodom and Gomorrah. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord of heaven. And as I went through the fire saving people, trying to save people, like it says in Jude, and others saved with fire, saved them with fear, pulling them out of fire, hating even the garments spotted with flesh. And as I was going through those fire, let's go back to Daniel. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake and said to the counselors, Did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king, he answered, and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. So Nebuchadnezzar called them out of the fire, and the princes and governors and captains and kings and counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was a hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor smelt of fire or had passed them. Now let's go see what Jesus said. In Matthew 24, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of Son of Man be.